Right. This is Nostradamus. This is the big Boxing Day, but we will not forget the world at large. The world that has gone mad with anticipation of the second coming of the good guys. I'm talking about Donnie boy. He's coming to the White House to save us all from Satan's menus. Anyway, whack dick. What is happening to our society? What is happening to our capitalist elite? One capitalist elite wants to put the hit on other capitalist elites. Oh, yeah? My dear friend, a crazed man, perhaps killing a crooked man, he came in, attractive man, an assassin, because of the uh, unfairness of the uh, physical well-being people, those who insure the sick, weren't insuring the sick for as much as they should and keeping the profits themselves. No, this is not capitalism. This is criminality. So this man took the law into his own hands. This rich man, yes, a rich, attractive man. Was he motivated by a greater cause? Or was he merely a madman? I say him both. You can be both two complicated things, my friend. Yes. He was motivated by an ideology. Probably as a child, he grew up, even though he grew up in influence. Yes, the capitalist society in which his family thrived. He killed a man, actually, who came more humble beginnings, but had exploited his position for personal gain at the expense of millions. Then on New York City nightly match, stalked by the madman, probably driven crazy because he had a back injury, which his perfect life until that moment was ruptured, and his demons came to the fore. But in the backdrop of our society, half of society identifies with the assassin, or they have been a victim of certain excesses of our capitalist society. And certain others thought, no, it's Christmas time. Yes, this man may have been of a questionable moral character, the CEO, but his family collateral damage. And what if, abstractly, you started shooting everyone you thought was a part and parcel of a system that is based on access, greed? The shooting would never stop. And then we have such that in commie land, and the commies never have produced something where I would like to live there. Though I probably in different forms have reincarnated. Anyway, this company has actually made decks of cards that have the address, likenesses, and information on CEOs that he deems greedy and will be executed. Millions of assassins, potential assassins. Diabolic. And you don't think there is a Satan? But he's in for bagels. Yes. In the backdrop of this, a bagel shop closes. Overregulated because of rats. If we started closing every food restaurant that had rodents in it, half the world's rodent-infested restaurants would close. This is outrage. An outrage. Aren't there exterminators? No? Or even animal rights activists who would hunt the rats and catch them and put them in little cages and put them in the woods. The rats belong. Or do they? Or rats are urban creatures. I've never heard of a forest rat. I've never heard of it, but I'm an ignorant person by nature. Yes. Sticks and stone. What the hell does this mean? I don't even remember. I didn't read the article. I've been sick, my friend. I think somebody hit somebody with a stick and then hit them with a stone. Or maybe sticks and stones can break my bones. But neighbors will never harm me. If anybody has been in a relationship with a woman who has a cutting tongue, you will know this is a lie. Sticks and, well, I'll say after time to say the nasties to you. Oh, the nasties, the mean mouthed babes. Right? Or fancy. I don't like fancy. I'm a plain man with plain addictions. I would rather be in a dump than a castle. Well, I like castle, but I wouldn't need to pay for that. The nicey nice. No, God, but oh, you know, we can no longer get puppies. The really way we have to go to fallout shelters, animal rescue places with getting vicious cats and dogs who are brain damaged, potentially biters. Instead of getting, oh, puppy, what it begins. And how we do that in my day, in my time. Although I say this is my time also. Somebody would have a dog. It wouldn't be fixed, castrated, I say. And it would have a thing full of puppies or kittens, and they would send them around and the shopkeepers to the mothers and fathers. And they would collect those little bitty. Yes, that's how it was done in a long time ago. But now we have to go to fallout shelters. Oh, yeah, shelters for animals, damaged animals, unloved animals, crazy animals. Oh, I have partaken of this situation and gotten nice animals, actually cats. Although cats are the familiar of the devil, it takes a lot of loving to get the devil out of a cat. Indifferent, potentially lethal. Oh, yes. If they had a few pounds on you. Oh. Yes. I tell you what, pardon us, Bernie. Bernie stands as a cocky doodle head. Yes, he is. He's a communist. And he wants his little friend Fauci to be killing it. Well, what did you do, Fauci, that you have to be pardoned? How can you be pardoned if you're not even on charges and been convicted of something? That don't even sound right. What you do, Mr. Fauci? What you do, Mr. Bernie? Were you behind the Chinese diseases? You bad. I suspect you. Oh, yeah. Druggy. Oh, no. There was a guy, he was a person, he went to Argentina, or he was from Argentina, I'm not sure. But anyway, he took a drug, and because he was in one direction, a big star. But he took a drug and they jump out with him. And then a waiter who shared drugs with him said, I'm no a pusher, I'm a druggie. That's better. Yeah, they're two voices of the same coin. Don't take the drugs, it's not good for you. And don't give people drugs that's not good for them and not for good for you because they'll rot your little soul. And when you go to heaven, you won't. That's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen to everybody. Everybody's be bad. God's going to get real mad. He says, yeah, what's this? Hmm. A sham trial. They had a sham trial for Donald Trump. They convicted him of a crime he didn't commit. Or if he did commit, it was a minor crime. And when they convict more many people of it, they just the trumped up charges against Trump. Why not play on words, you know? That's not nice. Just our government's not supposed to be like that. Order. The veil has been lifted and we know the truth now. The truth is this country's gone to hell in a handbasket. Yeah, and who's driving the bike? Mr. Biden is. Quickly, because he's a senile old man. He can't drive. He fell off his bike. He's jumping us into the pits of hell. But Donnie Trump is gonna save us. Oh, yes, he will. Donnie Trump. He's not a scumbag. I don't know. Oh, come. What's this? A shit combined fighters only. Crazy girl. Crazy 15-year-old girl. There's a lot of rumors that she was a man-hating woman or a little girl. And then she wanted to cause a genocide or war against the men. And I don't like that because I'm a man. I didn't do nothing to her. She wants to kill me. You better not. I'll, I'll do something like, uh, I say this and I fall and I can't, shoot, and you fall and you won't be able to get up so girly. But she got killed anyway because then she went to a Christian school and she shot up a bunch of people. Ironically, she shot up females. Not the males. Maybe she shot a few of them, but she killed the females. The little girl, grown up woman who was trying to save all people, the substitute teacher. And she had a boyfriend, which was strange, because maybe those manifestos that were anti-male were poopy, because she had a boyfriend who was going to blow up government buildings. So she was against religion, and he's against the government, and they met on the internet where true love of the thing between psychotics exists. Oh yeah, Adam's ready to commit. Adams, our mayor, is making a deal with our government and ICE that the really crazy people who are violent, the violently criminal, or those who don't know how to take care of themselves, take a bath, they can be picked up. And that's the way it used to be years ago. Then they made, the hippies said, this is fine with sanity is, and they'll take their meds, and, and if they don't wash themselves, it's just that they're French. Or did it work out that way? Did it? It's worked out terrible. Oh, I'm gonna, uh, monster, mementos, memes, monster memes, last new people. Oh, I'm scared with we're at war with the Russians indirectly, and the Ukrainians are going all out there bombing Russia. And the Russians are like, "Oh, you cannot bomb us. We can bomb you, but you cannot bomb us." You know what they did? They took the head of the Russian nuclear program and they blew him up right in Moscow. But the Russians ain't gonna take that. What they gonna do in retaliation? Blow up Americans? Maybe me? Better not. Okay, got it. Okay, finally you got it like this. You talk to me all the time. Oh yeah. What's going on here? Teen just said no. Just you know what's happening? We're gonna become extinct because the kids are not doing the hopey doopy with each other, saying no to everything. Which is good. Some of the stuff is drugs, excesses, and all these things. But also no nudity, not that out. You know what I'm talking about. I can't say that on the internet. I'm talking about sexy. They're not doing it. They usually do it because they're afraid of each other. And they're tired. They don't have the energy level after COVID to go out and get rejected. And you know what happens when that happens? And your birth rate goes down. And you know what happens when that happens? By next generation, we won't be able to take care of old people. Only robots will. Robots and the old people that are left. And the young people won't give it. I didn't say it. Won't give a poopy. I don't like it. Let's see what's going on here. Billy da boom da. Kung Ho. Hexus and Keith. I think it's Keith. He's gonna be the next military secretary of the army. He's young, he's handsome, and he cares about the troops. and he's a combat guy, and he guarded criminals and terrorists. He has the full roster. He's not a desk jockey like those other military people. But yet they put him down because he acted untoward towards women when he first got out of the military. Well, let me tell you something. Yeah, the things he saw. Sure, he went crazy for a while, but now with the help of Jesus, things are okay. So there, shut up. He's gonna be he's tough and he's rough and no part of him. Oh, you know what they're doing. Tell me what they're doing. They're gonna the whole of the MTA, which wastes a lot of money, is a death trap with psychos with machetes down in the underground. They want more money. $3 a shot to go someplace. Back and forth is $6. You know what that's and then they have congestion pricing. It's gonna make it more expensive to come into Manic. You know what that's gonna do to me? That's gonna make me stay downtown instead of uptown and not take the bus. I can't walk that well. But fine. I'm taking this real personal. MTA. Oh, stuck on a merry-go-round. You know what? That young girl went wackadoo. Probably bipolar. Probably schizophrenic. Well, let me tell you something. As a member of that club, I reject you, young lady. You have to represent us, and you're dead now. You're in another world. Probably a world of your basic fire and brimstone. Yeah, yeah, people. The devil's on his way. Twisted fan club for John. Oh, Twisted fan club. And the guy who shot the executive. It's open season on Capitals. And they're going to shoot back. They actually going to put him in the death penalty here because somebody else higher that in the food chain. They don't like that. The people on the higher they say, "Oh, they're shooting at us. They got our names. They got our addresses. Hey, where's my personal bodyguard? And let's make an example of this guy. I don't know what's gonna happen. Why? I should. I should. Well, I should. I'm a psychic. Oh, I'm God. So I know everything. I'm present. Oh my God, I didn't take my meds. Did I take my meds? I didn't, God. Hey, oh no. Uh, pardon the kids on January 6th who are just middlemen, middle-aged men who need their little fix of fighting back at last against the left. Oh yes. Oh yes. Bum, ba-dum, bum. We're gonna fight the good old fight against the bad people of the left. We're gonna fight that wonderful fight. Oh, we are rightists. Oh, we're reactionary boys. Yes, indeed. We don't attack you unless you attack us, trees. We're trees? That doesn't even make sense no more. Liz, yeah. Liz, the traitor Cheney. She's afraid of going to jail. She can't be a witness in the Trumpy trial. In the January 6th bowl vote. Lizzie, get ready for the orange outfit, all right? Yeah. I think you can go to like a a kitty car prison. Like you wear your own clothing. Yeah, I'll have to wear a jumpsuit like you're jumping out of a plane. Yep. I'd like to see nasty things. Ah, this is true. The media met its match in Don. They tried to infirm him that he was a rapist. He's starting to sue him of millions and billions. Oh, yes, media, commie, Marxist media, servant of the soulless gods. It's not going to work. For he who has been picked by armed forces of Most High, the tool of the gods, Donald J. Trump, is on his way to the White House on his glorious white horse. I'm saying metaphorically. I don't think he's going to run around on a white horse. Oh, and George Stephanopoulos, the little Greek, he's so angry. He got sued, he got humiliated, and he had to do a public apology. People like that aren't used to having to apologize. They've been so far and high up in the food chain that they think they're untouchable. Well, you're not. You've been oof. As ABC, as sleazy as ABC. It's becoming obvious that the mainstream media flows down a Marxist, socialist, one world order path. Now, let me tell you something, buddies. You're not going to get away with it as long as Vinny got chopped. Well, not Vinny. It's around. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut this thing up. Well, onward, mon Trumpy soldiers, marching as to war, with the sword and shield of Jesus, twice as strong as before. Christ our loyal Savior.